by the meatballs.
Who doesn't?
Yeah, true.
I mean, touche. You're right.
Yeah. I took this picture accidentally in Wukong.
Oh no.
I accidentally took a cool looking picture, and because I accidentally hit 2 buttons at the same time, that apparently triggered photo mode.
Nice. That's cool.
But it's
It looks really good.
kind of like the Swedish meatballs with mashed potatoes.
Okay. Well, I thought that's the picture you were gonna send. Like you took a
No.
picture of the Swedish meatballs.
I would have, but I ate them.
You know, that's fair.
I was like, damn, he really was into those Swedish meatballs just then.
Right.
You have to understand that I didn't take a picture of them because I forgot about the podcast.
Well, can't believe you forget about the podcast. We do it every month.
True.
Damn.
I have a lot, thinking about a lot of things.
I mean, I guess.
No thoughts. Head empty.
Like I literally was just about to go walk the treadmill. That's how much I forgot.
Oh God. Well, I'm glad we called when we did, I guess.
Yeah.
I'd be like mid treadmill walk and be like, oh.
Oh, fuck.
Do you mind if you hear a treadmill in the background while we do this?
Probably.
I mean, I guess it would depend on how loud it is. Can I go walk on my treadmill too?
Ooh, Flame would have to get a treadmill, and then we could do a treadmill
we could do
stream.
triple treadmill.
Treadmill podcast.
I don't know if I can make it an hour.
I usually do. It depends how much I eat that day. I do 30 minutes usually, but I'll do 50 minutes because there's an extra cycle that goes for 20 minutes if I feel like I ate too much.
That's fair.
Or if I just feel like walking more.
Also fair.
But I'm just listening to YouTube videos anyway.
Right. So at that point, it really doesn't matter where you are doing.
And plus, the 20-minute cycle is a little slower. I try not to burn myself out.
That's fair. Are you walking or are you jogging?
I'm walking. I don't try. Listen.
You're like me.
First off, I don't know if I could run for a long time.
Possible anymore.
And it is. There's a basement, and I know the house will probably hold up, but running and going through my mind of potentially falling through the floor into the basement runs through my mind, and I'm not running.
Oh God, that's terrifying. Just that thought is horrifying.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like I feel like I don't think I would ever run on the treadmill because I don't think you in theory would get more out of it, but I wouldn't go as long because I'd be dead.
Right.
Oh, the chair, Katie. Get up here if you want.
Wow.
What?
She chose violence. The cat specifically.
Always? Oh,
scared.
wait. I got a video if it'll send to you guys. If you can see it. Can you guys see my Snapchat videos that I send in the Discord?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, do they play?
I keep getting Snapchats from like notifications that says like, "Wake up, Nicole did a Snapchat." I'm like, oh my God, I don't care.
Oh no.
Nicole.
You and a girl I work with get notifications when I post a story on my Snapchat, and I'm sorry, but like
I don't understand.
That's on you guys.
How dare you be my friend?
I actually don't care, but I can't say I watch them every time.
I'm not surprised. But
oh, there she goes again, another video of her cat.
Listen, we were talking about treadmills, and I just went to pick her up as I was going to walk on the treadmill last night, and then she got comfy, so I was just carrying her.
Aw.
Mm-hmm.
Pick up my cat, she would fucking maul me.
She got down after that.
Sounds like an excuse to not walk on the treadmill as much.
I did walk on the treadmill, thank you.
Sounds like an excuse for, I don't know.
I closed all 3 of my circles yesterday and today, okay?
All 3 circles, you say?
I don't know what that means.
I don't know what that means either.
Proud of you.
You guys are gonna get a picture.
God damn it.
I also found out that today that my Twitch bot has some sort of AI thing, so if you add it and ask it a question, it answers.
Oh, neat.
That's crazy.
Yeah. I asked about Randy Pitchford. Nicole doesn't know who that is, but Flame should know who that is.
Mm-hmm.
And I asked it because I hate that dude, and so I asked, and this is the response I got. And it made me laugh.
That is terrific.
LOL.
I love that. That is some bullshit my bot would do too. Bitch sometimes just goes, you know what? I'm not answering that question.
God.
Yeah, there was another one that was really funny. It has something to do with Flary, I think. But I don't think I have it anymore.
My bot will randomly call me Flamey, and the first time she interacted with Flary, she called him Flamey.
Oh,
no.
I think it was at Flary too, because for some reason the bot wouldn't answer Flary. I think something was going on there.
Oh no.
But so Sade asked, "Why do you hate Flary?" And the bot says, "I don't hate him. I just find him mildly annoying or something."
Oh no.
It's crazy.
That's another thing I'll get to is the bot's designed to like respond. Will automatically put if you're like the first time you've talked. The bot will intentionally respond to you and ignore me. And every time she does, she's mean to whoever she's talking to. And I'm like, why are you like this?
She's sassy.
Extremely. I have not streamed in like 2 weeks, though. I need to do that tomorrow.
Yeah. You know, you don't want to take those breaks. Now, granted, I've streamed almost every day off and on for 9 years, and you know, we're just getting there. Today was a good day.
That's because you're a beast, Travis.
No, I just love games.
You just like playing video games. You just happen to have people to talk to at the same time.
I love talking to people about games or life. Some people think I only want to talk about games. I'm like, well, sometimes it depends on the game.
Right.
Like The Last of Us 2, I'm not going to be like, all right, let's talk about your entire life in the middle of this cutscene.
Right. Well, you don't want to talk during cutscenes, anyways. That seems a little.
Yeah, but like when I'm playing like football games, like the college football game, I mean, I don't give a shit what's going on in the game. I either score or I don't. We could talk all day.
Right.
But I have fun with that.
That's fun talking to people while you're playing a video game or drawing or what.
Sure. But the real question, Wheel, is have you watched me and Nicole's closing shift video yet?
No, it was in my queue today, but I ended up in a meeting and then
And then you didn't watch it.
Yeah.
They got a dislike Monsters back.
Son of a bitch.
No.
I don't know. Someone was being sassy on freaking Nicole's tell me how to play Jinx video.
That video has 3 comments on it, and one of them is a nice comment, and the other 2 are like, people tell me how to play the game.
Well, I warned you ahead of time I was going to give it a name. I expected more comments actually explaining how to play the character.
Right.
And that was not the response we got, which was kind of disappointing.
I get this
Comments
guy telling me to calm down.
Comments can vary depending on what kind of short it is. Like the one short with 57,000 views has 9 comments, but a short with 1,500 views has 37 comments.
Right.
It really depends on the content.
Well,
it's anytime Nicole's shorts escape or get in the algorithm far enough into the league community, then the real league players that want to make comments show up.
Do you think that I actually care what they have to say, and they actually don't?
Yeah, that's the thing. For me,
I'm just saying.
For me with like horror games, like if people hate my stuff, that's fine. Like you can move along, but like the only thing I really care about in comments is if you enjoyed it or if you have a suggestion.
Right. I like suggestions. Input's always nice. I am not going to be adding music to Nicole's video.
There's never been a suggestion besides the music one. Oh, actually, this guy just told me to press Y because he doesn't like that I play with a locked camera.
Oh yeah, that guy.
Yeah.
On that one. You know, you get conversation. On my channel, all you get is you're a mascot for the channel. Or what did that guy say?
Yeah, I was a mascot.
Yeah, but I can't remember what video it was.
I don't remember either.
I don't know.
It was definitely one of ours for sure.
Yeah.
Maybe it was this one. Was it September 7th?
Yeah, probably.
Nope, that was just Flame saying grandma.
We'll see. I don't know.
Hazing. It was hazing.
I was just surprised that this short had three comments already. I was like, oh, okay.
That never happens.
Okay.
We're just pissing people off.
People don't generally respond to shorts, I don't think. Well, they don't respond to YouTube videos in general. They just watch them and hit like or don't, and that's about it.
It depends the content.
Yeah. So like me, I generally will comment on most videos that I watch if I'm not watching them passively in the background, you know.
Yeah.
To show my support.
So the comment is, so you play horror games with a hot girl viewer as a mascot. Fuck it, I'll sub.
I like how it's a hot girl viewer. Like I'm not your friend. I feel like
I'm pretty sure
You just picked up a random viewer.
I mean, you're viewing the game I'm playing.
I guess that's true.
I guess if that's what he was meaning, yeah, that makes more sense. I don't know.
You're the mascot, even though you're only in like, in the grand scheme of the entire channel and the history of the channel, like in like 2%
no videos
of the videos.
Right.
Yeah. I can't be the mascot of your channel, Travis. I'm sorry.
You have to be. Now we have to record every day.
Oh God.
I don't. Nope.
No, thank you.
Can't
do
that.
I can't even do that.
Listen,
I can only handle Nicole for one video a week.
Wow, rude.
Ouch. That's hurtful.
Oh, so we don't have to record this week?
Oh, no, we got it.
You just said
one
video a week, and this counts.
One video a week. This doesn't count as a game video.
Doesn't count.
It's still. I'm still here though.
This is real, but this doesn't count.
There's only one form of Nicole and Travis content where I have to listen to you go, oh my God, fuck this. Oh my God.
That's not this podcast.
It's not this.
When you say that, it sounds really bad.
Very sexual. Now you know how I feel. Very uncomfortable.
God,
I make you uncomfortable when I'm scared.
Well, yeah. I mean, I'm scared.
Wait till we get to the point where
He said, wait till we get to the point where I make you. Wait till we get to the point where I make you play Outlast, or I play Outlast 2 or Outlast while you watch.
There has never been
terrifying.
There's never been a time where anything that's come out of my mouth when I'm scared is sexual at all.
God.
And the fact that you just sexualized it is weird.
I didn't mean to sexualize it. You sexualized me thinking I sexualized it.
No, I don't think that's how it went.
Well, you know what? Outlast it is.
Fine.
Ready.
You're not ready.
I'm not
ready. Not right away. I'm pretty sure you're not ready.
I'm definitely
Talk about
not ready.
sexualized comments. Here we go.
I'll make Flim edit it.
Son of a bitch!
There we go.
He needs a new playthrough. No, it won't be soon because I've already have a few games in mind.
Yeah.
It's changed because Chillazard put out a new game randomly. I mean, new, quote unquote.
They literally could not fix. Yeah, I'm gonna talk about this. So they had a game. What was the game that came out? They just released a game.
The Bathhouse. Chillazard. Just so you know, Nicole. The one we played isn't the new one. Also, Manners.
Excuse me.
It's just the new one was 2.5 hours, which was that one. So that's why I chose this one for this week. This week, recorded last week, uploaded this week.
Yeah.
Continue,
real quick, can you guys hear that music?
No.
Okay, good.
Duh.
No. Okay, my neighbor just has his fucking radio really obnoxiously loud.
Rude.
All right. Now, Flame, talk about this game.
All right.
Yeah, go ahead.
So, Bathhouse 2 just came out. Chill Arts and
Bathhouse 1.
Well, no, they closed Bathhouse 1. They shut it down.
Yeah, but I don't think it was 2. I think it's a remake of the original.
It might be. I can't tell you. I know that they literally said they could not fix the bug. Whatever the bug was.
I never played that one.
Yeah, so there was a bug in the game, and they just couldn't be bothered to fix it.
Yeah, it's called the Bathhouse Restored Edition.
Yeah, so they literally deleted the original because they couldn't figure out what was wrong and just re-released it.
Mm-hmm.
With the bug they got rid of the bug, basically. So instead of patching it, there's like, fuck it. Pulling it off the Steam, so putting a new one on.
And added more, because every time I look up a video of that game, it's like an hour long. And this one, most of the newer ones for this edition, you look it up, it's like 2.5 hours long.
Yeah, I'm sure they added content. There didn't seem like there was a whole lot there in the first version of it anyway.
Yeah, and that's one. The closing shift I knew some stuff about, so it was more like a wild ride for Nicole, even though I forgot how to barista.
You weren't a very good barista? After all that practice at the Pizza Hut.
At first.
All that practice at the pizzas, and you forgot how to barista.
Listen, I got pretty good at the fucking pizzas, too.
Yeah, you did. Proud of you.
But no, yeah. I left it mostly unedited outside of when it carried on too long, so you can truly see the suffering.
Yeah.
So
Nicole
that's why it's an hour
suffering,
and
you're
50 minutes long.
suffering, or is it group suffering?
Well, I feel like it was originally my suffering, and then Nicole had to join in because she didn't know what to do either.
I was suffering the whole time.
You're both suffering.
Happens.
But my goal is to play as many of these Chills Arc games as I can, whether with Nicole or without Nicole, because usually they're not very long.
No, and they're pretty decent.
Perfect length for and there's one that I haven't played called The Convenience Store. I think I've seen one, but a lot of Chills Arc games are very similar, especially early on, where you have like a job and you're doing like routine shit.
Like
and
being
then
a
other stuff happens. Barista, this one you run a convenience store. I think I have seen this one, but
there was one where you were a VTuber.
Yeah, Parasocial. We talked about that one. I told her be thankful that that I've already played that, because I think that one would freak her out the most, considering the stalker aspect of the closing shift kind of freaked her out. So I was like, well, Parasocial.
Parasocial was scary.
Parasocial is much worse because it brings it to your home.
Yeah.
All game.
Yeah, being stalked is not
0 out of 10 stars. Would not recommend.
Yeah, no.
Would not recommend.
Never played the karaoke either. So there's options, is what I'm saying.
Well, good news.
Wait.
We have hit 8 o'clock. Do you know what that means?
The podcast, even though you've probably been recording for 10 minutes.
Hell yeah.
Time to go home.
Oh, it's not time to go home. We just got here.
Oh.
Well, welcome to the podcast, everybody. I can barely speak. I've only been doing this for a decade. A little under a decade now. I can't
what is the name of the podcast, by the way?
Forgot.
I've forgotten. I'm doing it.
Welcome to the Awkward and Doing It Wrong podcast, episode number...
I forgot to look that
39. I think 39, unless I have the wrong order, and then 40, but I think
that
it's 39.
wouldn't be the first time I've done that.
It's like our first time all over again.
Yeah, I think that's every
it's
time.
40. It's episode 40.
Let's fucking go.
We figured it out. I was already like multiple pages back. I confused myself.
Good job.
Actually, let's make sure I didn't continue. No, we're good. Oh wait, no, episode 41, everyone.
Let's fucking go.
I found another one.
I should have just actually looked at the pictures from the last podcast.
And another one. And another one.
This is why I should be left to these devices.
Yeah, I kind of fucked it up this week. I'm really tired.
Oh, a common excuse. You're always tired.
I am. I'm on day 43. No monsters though. Less than 100 milligrams of caffeine a day.
Nice. I'm on day like 100 of no Reese's.
Proud of you.
That's actually more of an accomplishment, if you ask me.
I'm on day 1 of no crab rangoons.
There you go.
Oh, no.
It is an accomplishment for somebody who loves peanut butter.
That's true.
Not as much a problem for Nicole. She's gone many days without peanut butter because she can't.
Her whole life.
No, I've had peanut butter.
The one time to discover that you are not allowed to have peanut butter. God damn.
Actually, I've had peanut butter a couple of times, and I almost died.
Okay. Well, the first time's a finding out process. The second time's on you.
It was an accident. Okay, I ate a piece of chocolate, like the assorted chocolates.
Yeah.
And I didn't realize it had peanut butter in it until too late. How is that my fault?
Well, because you should have known.
Okay, my bad.
You have to rip it in half.
Next time. Yeah, no, I'm not one of those kind of monsters. I just bite. The fuck?
Yeah, that's how you almost die.
No. Oh no, don't bite. Don't bite.
You gotta bite.
No, don't bite. Don't bite. No biting.
Oh, all right.
Is this why you don't have a boyfriend?
No. What?
Oh.
That's not a good segue.
Some people are into biting, Travis, okay?
I mean, listen. I don't kink shame except for right there.
Yeah, you just did. It's 2024. Why are you kink shaming me?
Hey, listen.
No I feel attacked.
Cancel. I'm canceled now.
Cancel Travis for kink shaming that son of a bitch.
I'm not being your hot mascot anymore.
Oh, a sad
That's
face.
Fair.
That's fair.
It's so sad.
That's fair. A flame can be my hot mascot.
There you go.
Sighs loudly.
Good luck explaining that to your viewers.
And here we have Nicole, and then Flame can do a Nicole voice, but no webcam.
Just be my little VTuber. You're
Yeah.
terrible.
I was gonna say
Yeah.
we're gonna miss the boobs, but if you use your VTuber, she has boobs. I'm just saying.
I mean, you are the hot viewer mascot.
See? We all know it's because of the boobs. It's fine.
Well, I mean, especially with that person, probably for sure.
And if they're listening to this podcast, we appreciate you.
Yes, we do. We appreciate all the viewers.
They're not listening. And if they are, thanks for the content.
Thanks for the content.
You're the one making the content. What are you talking about?
Yeah, but their content of commenting comes up with the story in this podcast about him calling Nicole a hot viewer mascot.
So that's a content.
That is content. He's helping us create content. Say thank you.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Jesus.
Jesus. Oh, Jesus, not okay.
Cheez-Its?
Oh, this is awkward.
But Beyond Handwell comes out on Sunday, even though I'm not going to play it
until fucking go
Monday.
Boo.
Well, I don't stream on Sundays. Plus, there's a wrestling pay-per-view on Sunday that I'm watching.
Oh God, not a wrestling pay-per-view.
Oh, grow up, Nicole.
Me?
Nicole is grown up.
Nicole's adulting all the time. Go watch some hot, sweaty men with no shirt on and like it.
Is Nicole the one with no shirt?
Don't tempt me with a good time. The fuck?
I am tempting you.
I will.
Son of a bitch.
Tell me to grow up.
Well, you're like, wow.
Adulting in this economy?
Anyway, okay, Beyond Handwell, most anticipated. I don't even know if it's going to be good, but I think it may be good. My most anticipated indie horror game of the year. Well, that and Go Home Annie, but I don't know if Go Home Annie is going to be this year, even though it still says 2024. You never know with indie games.
It's always a surprise.
Yeah, but this is like I don't even know what this is. Go Home Annie is straight up SCP. This is kind of like SCP-esque.
Excuse me.
Do we want to get through the podcast without some craziness burping in everybody's ear?
No.
In the middle of my dialogue.
Sorry.
You wonder why I want to forget about the podcast. You have the same mic I have. I know for a fact you can mute it by tapping the top of it.
I forget that mute is an option.
She forgets even during freaking League that she should have the mic near her face.
I can't have it right in front of my face and I can't see the screen.
It's usually off. I don't know your desk. I usually set mine because I have the 3 monitors. I usually set mine in between the monitors, like towards the edge of the desk, but like positioned where it's in between like the monitors so that it.
Well, right now it's like right in front of my face because I'm not recording. But if I have it in front of my face when I record, you'd be able to see it.
I didn't think about that. Yeah.
And so I can't. So it has to be. It has to be on the screen.
Is it because your chair's not very high?
Well, yeah, because my chair can't be very high.
Because you bought some chair with no arms on it, which would annoy me.
No, it's because she has a short ass desk.
I have a short desk. I don't understand why I'm being attacked right now.
we need to fix this when I'm rich.
Why do I need a tall desk? How tall does my desk need to be?
As tall as I'm tall enough that you don't have to buy a micro chair to sit there.
But if I have a tall desk and I get a tall chair, the mic is going to be sitting on the desk still. Like I don't understand how that's
then we'll get you a taller monitor.
Should have got her the shotgun mic with the arm stand or some shit.
Oh my god. Yeah, I need one of those mics that like comes in on an arm. That would like hang above my head. Yeah, a boomer.
I don't like boom arm. The only thing about boom arms that I like is it cuts down on like you clicking on the keyboard and stuff. But I'm not a huge boom arm mic guy. If you have a webcam, obviously I don't have a webcam. But if you look at people with a webcam, some people like set it like in front of their face, so it's like half their webcam.
I think for me, if I were to have a webcam and I do have a mic arm for the mic, I just haven't ever bothered to set it up. I was trying to free space on my desk. What I actually need is a better desk, but I digress. I think the mic arms are better with the shotgun mics because the shotgun mic doesn't have to be in the scene at all, and it'll pick up everything.
I mean, I can try playing with the mic in front of my face. It's just I just feel like it's gonna annoy me.
No, I'm just messing with
It
you because
depends.
it's funny. I don't actually care. You know what I mean? Like,
I mean,
you leave it where it is. I just have to remember to turn you up.
We're
I'm
on our
sorry.
way. That's why I was trying to, and this is easier if you ever edit me and Nicole video again. It's easier to line her mic up on her audio with mine, and then once you have it lined up perfectly, delete hers.
Yeah.
Because on her, what I found out on her mic is because she doesn't have any like filters on it, whenever I'm talking, even through her mic, you can hear me talking through her headphones her headphones.
I have noticed. I
That's-
did notice that, yeah.
which is why it's like, well, with mine, I know I have the sound pretty good, and I mean, yeah, I have to fluctuate it like last time.
Did we
I thought I had to turn
put
so far down.
I thought we put a filter on her
Yeah, I don't know. It
OBS.
doesn't really matter when she's recording by herself, and it doesn't affect me because I use my audio.
Right. Okay, I guess
Oh,
it doesn't matter then.
the talking
Yeah.
mushroom. Okay, I just
But-
tested with OBS. You can't see the mic in front of my face. It's just gonna be annoying. I'll do it.
No, don't do it if it bothers
So what
you.
you're saying is you lied. It doesn't have to be. It's usually
By
mine's off to
omission.
this. What you do is you just mess around. You just mess around with mic location. It doesn't necessarily have to be right in front of you. Just far enough out to where it's not like way back here. Like I'm loud, so I'm probably still fine. But like you're not as loud at times, so it may not pick up your voice. And even sometimes in my videos, even though I move it closer to me, it'll cut out my voice sometimes at the end if I'm not loud enough, and it kind of annoys me. But I'm not going to replay the game. So
Yeah, I think my mic setting does that on occasion too, but like to put it in perspective, my mic's on the edge of the desk right in front of me, in front of my keyboard. Like if I had a camera, it would look stupid.
Yeah.
And I'm not playing games that require too much keyboard generally.
Yeah. I want to get to a point where I can kind of just not have any filters on my
You have no filter, Travis.
on my mic
Oh.
in OBS. So then it just picks up everything because it's just like background noise. But if just like the staticky background noise, not like fans and all kinds of other stuff, because then it's easier to cut out the background static with Audacity. And then then it would pick up all of my voice instead of every once in a while, cutting the end of my sentences off.
What?
Which happens a lot.
Discord does that too.
Yeah, sometimes that has to do with the slider on your sensitivity on the slider and settings.
Yeah, that's true. I could actually just fix it.
Yeah, it depends how low you talk. Like I could probably turn mine up or down because it was too close for comfort. Anyway,
Johnny.
Nicole, how you been?
Oh God, why do I always have to go first?
Sorry.
I want Flame to go first. Let me think about it.
Okay, Flame, how have you been?
Chest hurts, mouth hurts.
Oh God.
Oh, that's very positive.
No, you got too close to your fan, Travis.
I haven't moved.
Get out of your fan, Travis.
Oh, I'll turn it off.
Mean.
Yeah, for the next hour, you get a sweat.
Nah, it's actually not bad here. They actually have a window open.
It's actually really comfortable today.
I still like a fan. I still like a fan though till a certain temperature because until it gets really cold, I'll still sweat easily. It is currently 71 here. Not bad. Okay, I didn't see the need for mocking. I'm just telling you what the temperature is.
It is currently 72.
Okay, listen, I was being a bit dramatic because I thought it was hotter than it was here, but my phone says it's only 78. I swear to God, it was in the 90s. Shut up, Travis. Don't even say anything.
So why don't you grow the fuck up?
No.
Yes.
I refuse, actually.
Grow the fuck up, please. Meow.
Meow. So I started a new endeavor, as my ADHD does, and I started learning how to make a video game.
You're making a video game?
Heck yeah.
Yeah. But not an indie horror game.
What's it
No.
about?
Right now, well, I'm just trying to learn right now. I'm making a Diablo style RPG game in Unreal.
Oh,
What I'm
okay.
learning how to do.
I played Diablo once.
Yeah, I played 4. There's even a review on this channel somewhere.
One time.
And a
there's
not
review
suffering
somewhere.
video. It's in there.
It's in there somewhere.
Definitely a
And
video.
then watch all of the non-suffering videos, and then find the suffering playlist and watch that playlist.
It's probably
No.
the best one.
We haven't done any suffering videos this year because I haven't gone out of with money and stuff. I haven't gone out of my way to look for them. Plus, I don't feel like we ran into.
I feel like last year was the year of the shitty
The
video
pinnacle.
game. Like,
I don't even think. I feel like I've played like 2 bad games that are worth going on a list. Like, I don't even think I can even do a worst games list.
you won't even have enough for a worst game list. This is because less games came out. Like, it feels like less games came out this year.
I don't know. I mean, unless the shit games start coming out in waves.
Yeah, I just know that last year had a lot of shitty games, man.
It was something. I was scared.
It was fun to edit, but goddamn.
Oof. Oof.
So I've been learning that. Course is like 200 hours or 106 hours. It's probably gonna take me like 200 hours. But I'm hoping when I get done, I have a good enough framework that I don't have to code another game from scratch. I can just take what I've built and just do the art style and all that shit to make a game, and then just program the abilities. That's
you have that ability.
And then I've kind of failed to stream the last 2 weeks. I was doing okay. I need to do better. Probably.
Oh, you definitely do.
Yeah. That robot, my little AI still needs some coding too, but like it's hard to code on stream. It's not that interesting, I don't feel like, and I don't want to show the code.
That's fair.
So it's one of those where I would just, well, it's a secret. It's not that, like, what I did isn't that, like, well, to me, it's not that difficult, right? Like, this isn't, like, one of the most complicated things I've done or anything, but, like, still don't want to share. More fun to keep the mystery alive. You don't want to see how the sausage is made.
What if I do?
LOL.
I'm still not sharing.
Okay.
This is
I thought
proprietary.
everybody wanted to see how the sausage was made.
Touche. Okay. So back to indie games because I'm looking through something really quick. Because I mean, we're talking about indie games. So there was a demo I played, and it may even be worth watching, Nicole, if you haven't seen it, called Dead Faces, and I played it a while back. And there's no release date on this game yet, but this is for sure a game for you and me because I don't know if you may get jump scared. I don't know. The most I've laughed at badness.
Oh God.
Oh, I remember that one. That one was terrific.
When I turned around and the guy was just floating upside down looking at me, I was like, "You okay, sir? Hello."
He was in fact not okay.
Yeah, you have to watch it in context. No, it's not. You have to watch it in context because it's not good.
It's awful.
Yeah, but I get scared at trees, Travis, and chairs. Okay, like
yeah,
guy floating upside down is gonna do it.
There are things in that game that will for sure scare you. I'm just saying, I won't be scared, and I will laugh.
You always do.
Yeah, because that one was
No, this one's a special kind of funny. Yeah.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, it is made by a studio that made that game where you're in Chernobyl where you couldn't see anything.
Uh-huh.
I didn't like that either. Like I was like I beat that game on a whim because I didn't know what to do, and it's like you got ending, whatever. There was multiple endings. I'm just like, all right, that's where it ends. I'm not getting any other endings.
I have gotten something. I am done.
Yeah, because I'm like, I have no clue. That game isn't even on Steam. It's on itch.io. Yeah. For some reason, Dead Faces is on Steam.
Yeah, so one of my plans is to just kind of like remake Elden Ring levels, like just for testing purposes, to like to try and get the game design I'm aiming for figured out, because I do eventually want to make like an actual commercial game, but I want to make sure I know enough that whatever I make will be long enough that it'll be decent, you know what I mean? Like, I need the length of that terrible game that I had to edit for you, but I need it to be good.
He narrowed down that terrible game. What terrible game we talking about?
The one made by the four brothers with all the slow-mo. Made no sense.
Four brothers with all the slow-mo.
It was done in Unreal Engine. It had the guy with the sword with like the green and like a green glowy sword. You had the six-wheeled truck that did like cartwheels when you bumped into the monsters.
Oh,
you had to rerun. Yeah, you had to rerun that one level like 27 times.
If you want, listen, Nicole, you think I torture you with these horror games? There is nothing I will ever play that will ever torture you like I was tortured by Quantum Error.
Yeah, you and me both.
It was the worst experience. Like that was the most extensive suffering video for Flame because it was the longest one.
It's the longest one I've ever made, and that was before I figured out how to do the auto jump cutter. It was not fun.
I mean, I'm sure it was fun, but yeah, it was
It was funny, but I think it took me like 4 days or something, maybe a week.
There's that. Everybody go watch the Quantum Error suffering video to make Flame feel better.
The link will be in the comments below or in the description if I don't forget within the next 20 minutes.
It got 349 views though.
It was glorious. The video
and
worth
6
it.
Subs.
Yeah. And 6 subs.
It was worth it, don't get me wrong, but God, it sucked.
Listen, we revel in terrible game content. The problem is I don't like shitting on indie games.
Oh yeah, for sure.
A lot of times it's just like one person. I don't mean any indie games.
It depends on what you're fucking charging.
Yeah. If it's free on itch.io, I may go, the game was all right, but I'm not gonna like, okay, Flame, make a suffering video. Let's shit on this one person who's like 15 years old who made a game in their room. It's more has to be like this is a full price game.
Yeah.
And none of it was good. And guess what? You don't want to know the most exciting part, Nicole?
Yes.
Because they made the game for like a nickel, there's going to be a sequel.
Yep. They're already working on it.
I love that.
And I am just fucked up enough to for sure play it.
For sure play it.
The thing was, right, so like the tutorial level is like so like it's right now I have a sandbox for my game to like build the game out. It's literally like the default bullshit that Unreal gives you automatically. And they left most of that stuff just in there in the tutorial. Like they built their mechanics with it, but it was literally just still the original assets. The other thing was they got like a grant of some kind from Epic to make their game, which makes it even worse.
Yeah, I remember. I think I said very early on, we're not off to a good start. I think I remember saying that,
and it just went downhill from there.
I spiraled into. It's not really a scary game. It pissed me off so much. I spiraled into madness.
I love that.
That video of all the suffering videos. You know, I suffered in all of them. Is the definition of suffering.
Yes.
Oh, it was so bad.
Where like Golem was suffering, but it was at least edited together in something funny, and you could
8 hours long, not 30 or 5 hours.
Yeah,
long
you could get to the end in a reasonable amount of time. Or like Sherwood was just kind of boring, but it was funny to watch Travis and Flary play it.
Mm-hmm.
But like Quantum Error was like, there was one part he got stuck for so long because of the way the save points work, and then it killed him. Like literally, had he been able to put out one fire, he'd have gotten to the next checkpoint.
Oh, remember when that boss? Yeah, remember when that boss just wouldn't die?
Yeah, that was some bullshit too.
He just wouldn't die, and then he killed me, and then I do the whole thing over again.
He like wasn't taking damage
because he had no health bar. He was dead.
He was dead, but he was undead.
The sequel, keep it Quantum State. Remember? And keep it in mind.
Oh, God. Do they have a release date?
Nope, but I'm scared.
I would be, too. Maybe they have learned something from their experience. You know what I mean? Maybe they've grown in a way and took the community's feedback in such a way that they will have grown.
No, they didn't take the community's feedback because they didn't cancel it.
I don't mean
Like,
that
Jesus.
feedback. There's money
Just
to be
pay
made.
people for it.
Like they already failed. Well, of course there's money being made. They spent $10 on it. They're making a sequel for a game that's a 3.7 user score on Metacritic. And a 40 critic score. It's not good. It's not good at all.
Yeah, but they got enough sales, it really doesn't matter.
Guess if you can make a game, you might as well, even if everybody hates it.
That's my goal. I mean, what? I want
I have
people to
more respect
enjoy.
for the people like the developers of Go Home Annie, which started it as like a lot of asset flips, and then the team that they hired said they wanted to make everything from scratch. So now everything in it is original assets.
Well, yeah, so like when I make my first few levels of my game, they will just be asset flips, right? But I'm also not going to sell it. I'm going to put it on itch.io as a fucking demo and be like, "Hey, I can make my own assets. You guys have seen them. I'm capable of doing it. It's a time thing."
Yeah.
But if I can't make
The
a
thing
fun
about making-
game, it doesn't matter how good my assets are.
The thing about legit assets is it takes money.
It takes money or time. So like my little AI took 8 months because, well, it took like 5 months to make the model, and then it took me like 4 months to get the damn thing rigged enough to work. That shit's hard.
And that's why in indie games you'll see, and maybe Nicole will, maybe won't, because I try my best to try to choose ones I think will be good.
Right.
Instead of all the odds and ends ones that I play. But if you play a lot of the ones I play, because of like assets, you'll see the same picture sitting on the shelf, or you'll walk into a house and I'll be like, oh, this is the house from that game me and Nicole played. And I've seen that house in like 6 different games since then.
Right.
Except in that game we played April 24th.
Yeah.
It was so dark that you couldn't tell, but I remembered like the cupboards and everything, and I'm looking, like I even noticed, I can't remember what video it was, but I was in the house and I noticed, and I like looked back and forth and I'm like, this is the April 24th house.
Yeah.
And that happens a lot where people will just use assets as is instead of adding anything new to it. I'm okay with people use assets, but I feel like they should add stuff to it to spice it up. I mean,
Right.
April 24th kind of did with the darkness, and you had doors open and close, you had caskets everywhere. People, they tried, but some people are just like, we're using this house. Here's the house, because there's a multiplayer game. You may have heard of it, called Body Cam.
Mm-hmm.
That house is in that game too.
Oh damn.
Except there's graffiti on the walls and shit. But that house is the house. Like,
Right.
once you know the house and the layout, you're gonna know that house, even if they do stuff with it, because you've seen that asset so many times.
Right. So for like Unreal Engine, every month they just have a list of assets that are just free that you can just download and use in your game with no attribution or anything. So re-seeing assets isn't a surprise by any grasp of the imagination. I think for like prototyping a game, at least from what I'm seeing so far, it's not a bad thing to use assets, at least to get so that you have something quick so that you can make the box move across the screen, you know.
Yeah. It's smart if you're a beginner.
Right, for sure. Well, and like, cost-wise, if it's free.
Yeah. If you're a AAA studio, it's lazy because you have the money.
Right.
But a lot of indies, like I said, I mean, a lot of these games are made by one person in their basement or in their bedroom, like,
right,
or in their office at home. Like, they don't have a ton of money to be putting into all kinds of assets.
Right. With that being said, how many times have we seen Martha's Dolls?
Many times, and I'm gonna assume that wasn't an original doll. I'm gonna assume they were in mini games before it.
No, I'm sure there were. That's just the first time we saw them, and then we see them everywhere now.
My guess is those dolls are the biggest assets in terms of dolls, that wherever they got it, and now people just choose them. There's that multiplayer horror game that I showed you a while ago. I don't know what it's called, so I'm not even gonna try to think of the name. But one of the Martha's dolls in that too.
Nice.
So it's like, we just call them Martha's dolls because that's where I originally saw them. And ever since then, I see them all the time. We all do. I'm scared.
Nicole's scared
of Martha's dolls. Yeah.
Dolls are
Well,
creepy.
Yeah, they are.
well, Martha's Dolls wasn't as creepy because, well, it wasn't that good.
The puzzles were overly hard.
Yeah, if I legit could have been like Flame making a suffering video, I would have, but I trying to be nice because the developer was in my stream.
You know, that's fair.
Even though he told me everything to do.
You needed the help, to be perfectly honest with you. Those puzzles
I
were way
did,
too hard for us
But
idiots.
then on YouTube, I was like, well, I can't put on YouTube with the developer telling me everything to do, so I'm
Yeah.
just gonna like not do that. Like I'm gonna make it seem like I'm smart.
You with me?
I'm smart.
No, it was one
And
of those things where it's tough. I don't think, from my personal perspective, at least from like doing regular software development, if the door glitches and won't open half the time, I'm not releasing the game until that door opens every fucking time.
Yeah,
That's a personal pet peeve. But
yeah, you want your game to a bare minimum work.
Right.
Like,
yeah, I have very low bar, but low bar is function. You know, you can probably get to the. I have QC tested it enough times that you can probably make it to the end without falling through the floor.
Yeah. And the thing with horror games, especially that one, Martha's Dolls, is with puzzle games, you can't make the puzzle so ridiculously hard and so complex that nobody in a million years would figure it out.
Right.
Like, how am I supposed to know I'm supposed to walk back to this bus, pick up this thing, go all the way back to the other location, do this thing, do that, go all the way back here and do that? It's like, bro, that's too much.
You're asking too much from the general person.
Confine it into a room or something. But yeah, anyway. Nicole, do you have anything to add?
No, you pretty much covered it.
Okay. Okay.
So what has Nicole been up to? She's had half an hour to think about what she's been up to.
You think I've been thinking about that? I haven't.
I know.
We carried a good conversation about the state of indie horror games, and now it's your turn to.
And I'm just gonna kill it because I have nothing to talk about. All I do is work. That's all I've been doing.
Okay,
I have no fun stories.
Okay, well, I got my wisdom teeth out. I don't know if that happened before or after the last.
Oh, we were discussing the fact you were going to be going to it last podcast.
I got those out there, and oh yes, there was blood. And there will be blood.
There's always blood when you get a tooth removed.
Well, I know that, but there was a lot of blood. I don't know how. I've had one on the top removed, but I don't know if it's normal for an entire pool of blood to be laying behind my lip. But that happened.
I don't think you had the gauze in the right spot.
I'm thinking that's probably the case too, but I thought I did. But I was just standing over the sink and it was just running out of my mouth. I couldn't spit it out or it would just be blood everywhere.
Yeah.
So I was just letting blood run out of my mouth. I felt like I was in a horror movie.
Like your teeth are falling out.
Yeah.
Like they ripped teeth out of your face or something.
Yeah. Pain-wise, it wasn't too it was never really painful. I knew I'd be handle it okay because I had that one time when my mouth was when I had the wisdom tooth that broke and my whole mouth felt like it was like falling out.
Right.
And I was in so much pain, the worst pain I've ever been in. And it's like after that, like a little mouth pain because I got wisdom teeth out, nothing.
Right.
I just have to eat some soft food, which I did get used to, but I also got tired of soft food.
Oh, understandable.
I just want to have a chicken burrito. Love those things.
When I got my wisdom teeth out, I was tired of soft food day one. Okay, I was like, "This is not it."
That's why I bought many things. Like I bought like mashed potatoes. I bought pudding, applesauce. I already had Greek yogurt that I use in my smoothies, but I bought another Greek yogurt. Peach.
Ooh.
Peach is my favorite flavor of stuff.
Peach, yeah, I like peach yogurt for sure.
Yeah.
Smoothies, I like banana because of the stronger flavor. I've tried peaches in smoothies and it's not strong enough flavor, like fresh peaches.
Yeah, no.
Oh, yeah.
Banana is a really good one. Strawberry is a strongerish flavor.
Mix pears with something.
Yeah.
Anything really.
But banana's the strongest, so I have a lot of banana smoothies. I have banana peanut butter smoothies, but Nicole can't have that, so you take those out so you can have banana smoothies.
Yeah, I'll just die.
But the thing I like is because like everything else in there is like healthier stuff, like unsweetened almond milk and Greek yogurt, and I don't know what unsweetened almond milk tastes by itself, but in a smoothie where you have two strong flavors like banana and peanut butter, like it doesn't matter.
I think I've tried almond milk and oat milk, and I don't think I liked either of them. Like they were okay.
Yeah, but in a smoothie, it doesn't matter because no matter what milk you put in it, it's just gonna taste like banana and
right, whatever you smoothed into it.
I was gonna say, I feel like it'll change the flavor a bit, like if you're using almond milk or oat milk in coffee.
Oh yeah, for sure, 100%.
Probably in smoothies too a little bit, but like if that's all you've ever done, then you're not gonna know the difference. But like drinking it plain, you're gonna taste the difference.
Never tried it. Now unsweetened doesn't sound good to try. If I ever tried it plain, it'd have to be sweetened.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah. I will tell you that oat milk and almond milk do not taste. I did not enjoy the taste. I didn't think they were sweet enough what I was drinking.
Maybe it'll work in cereal, like Lucky Charms.
Yeah, like a sugary cereal or something, or if you had like sugar in your coffee with the creamer, it'd probably be okay.
Cinnamon Toast Crunch. I haven't had Cinnamon Toast Crunch in forever.
I'm not a big fan of Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
I like cinnamon though.
And crunch. Me too. Okay. Get out.
Yeah, right now I got a problem where if I bite down, one of my teeth is sensitive to pressure now. Mm-hmm. On top of the fact that the one they put the cap on fucking hurts. Damn, Dennis won't answer the fucking phone. I'm about to physically go there.
You really got to get a hold of them so that they can check that out and see what's going on.
Yeah.
At bare minimum, go there and make sure they're still alive.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on with that. I'm gonna keep calling, and then if they don't answer by Friday, I'm going to drive down there. But I'm assuming since they haven't answered in 2 days that they're closed.
Have you tried Googling their office?
Yeah, it says they're open, but that doesn't mean anything. Their website doesn't update if there's events, from what I can tell. So like they could just be on vacation or no one's answering the phone. You know what I mean?
Do they have a Facebook page?
If they do, I did not find it. Oh, I didn't look for it, I should say.
Well,
yes, I could
that would be one way. But
you would know the answer to this, Nicole. How long does it take for the bottom, like the hole, because there's still like a little gap there? How long does that take to close?
A few weeks.
Oh, well, I still got a little gap there.
Yeah,
it doesn't hurt.
I mean, everybody heals differently, and obviously adults heal slower than like teenagers, which is when we recommend you get them out. By the way,
but I just have to use a water pick after I eat.
Yeah, so you're not getting food in there. Yeah. I mean, as long as you're doing that and you're not having any pain, then I'm sure it's healing fine.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah. Because if you still had food stuck down there, or food was just trapped down there, it would start to hurt and you'd have to go in. Yeah. But if you're keeping it clean, then I would assume that everything's healing fine.
Yeah, at least I should bite my my cheek less. Not that I did that consistently, but sometimes that happened. I don't know why.
What's sad face?
Maybe I'm eating too viciously. I don't know.
I mean, that could be it. You just gotta chill. I don't know.
One of my favorite, one of the dental assistants, the one I liked, his left dentist.
Oh.
Right after my appointment.
That's the worst.
I've gone to the same. I guess what would it be? It wouldn't be a dental assistant. The person who does the cleaning, is that a hygienist?
Yeah.
I've gone to the same person for like so long that if they left, I'd be like, oh, I'm not coming back.
I'm gonna follow that person.
Because I know that he's like not as rough on the teeth, while some of them are like
they just get right in there.
They really go at it, and I like that. He also talks about video games, so it's right up my alley.
That's good at least.
Yeah, he doesn't play the same stuff I do. He'll name off like a game, like, have you ever heard of this one? I'm like, buddy, if you've heard of it, I've heard of it.
Right.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep calling the dentist the rest of the week, and then on Friday I'm gonna physically drive down and say hi.
There you go. That's what I say before. That's what I think before I say, oh yeah, I've heard of that one.
Oh, okay, that's better.
yeah. I don't say that out loud. I'm not a dick.
Listen, bro, I've heard of every video game ever. The fuck?
I'm only a dick internally.
You like video games? Name 25.
Name 25 video games. If somebody told me that right now, I could probably name 25, but I feel like when anybody answers that question, I'll like get like some
Blank.
Fortnite.
Listen, I was gonna say all you have to do is start naming Mario games, and you're probably covered.
Yeah, there's 25 of those. Paper Mario, Origami King, Mario 64,
Super Mario 64,
Super Mario Bros,
Super Mario Sunshine,
Super Mario Galaxy,
and 2.
Super Mario Odyssey.
And
Mario
you could just
Kart.
Do 20. Donkey Kong. That's not Mario.
No, that's not. Get out.
It is a video game, though.
It is a video game.
Wait, well, yeah, I guess that counts.
Donkey Kong Country, Donkey Kong Country 2.
And Donkey Kong Country 2 re-release, the Ultimate Release Edition 27. Make a new game, you bastards!
Donkey Kong 64.
Make a new game. The last game was Tropical Freeze, and the year of our Lord...
was it like 2016 or some shit?
Oh, no.
Well, I feel like we looked this up
2014.
Yeah.
We've had this rant. We've had this rant about Donkey Kong
back
before.
on it.
We're
not back on
We're
it.
mad about it.
There you have neglected Donkey Kong. He's a goner. He's under the stairs.
You would say
no.
I was about to say he's dead.
He's dead. Let it go.
He's under the stairs. Let it go. Calm down. Stop trying to make fetch happen. It's not gonna happen.
Wake up, Travis. The Donkey Kong accident wasn't your fault.
I sure as hell wasn't. You're right.
Let's then. No, the most exciting thing that I've had in my life is that I've got new neighbors recently, and it's just been chaotic around my house because there's 2 of them, so they have 2 cars, and we have a little parking lot, and so they've been trying to like figure out where to park and how to park because our other neighbors park like assholes. And they have 3 vehicles, huge vehicles, big trucks. And I'm like just stressing because I hate people and I hate the situation. And the other day it looked like a used car lot over here.
Oh,
I'm
God.
like, this is too much. And then my one neighbor has just been raking the gravel parking lot for the past month. I have no idea why. Raking the whole fucking thing. And I'm like, bro, the leaves are going to start falling more. It's about to be fall. You're wasting your time. And you're annoying the shit out of me on my Ring camera. Like, I stop raking the fucking gravel. I do not understand. I really want... I could. I'm taller than him. I could.
Hands will be thrown.
Listen, I really hate people, and I just shouldn't have neighbors. But this morning I wake up and I go to leave for work, and my neighbors, the ones right next to me, their trash can was knocked over and a raccoon got in it.
Oh no.
And so there was just trash strewn all over. And I was like, okay, well that's not my problem because that's not my trash can. But it's in my yard.
Oh. That's inconvenient.
Well, because where we put the trash cans for them to come pick it up is on the corner where like my apartment is. So my yard is right there. But I'm not whatever. I come home, one of the trash cans is gone, but there's still some trash around. And I look at the trash can by the road and I was like, that's not mine. And I walk over to my neighbor right next to me and I was like, oh, they have my trash can. Okay, cool.
Look at my trash can.
Legit. So I the door was open. There's these guys standing there and they're like, you can come in. And I was like, oh, nope, not doing that. They just took my trash can and they're like, what? I was like, yeah, bro, this is my trash can. Your guys is still on the street. And then I opened the trash can and they just had trash in it, not in a bag.
Ew.
And I'm like, so I go inside, I grab a trash bag, and one of them's walking in. I'm like, hey, would you mind taking your trash out of my trash can since it's not mine? And he's like, oh, yeah. And I looked at him, I'm like, do you guys have trash bags? Because why isn't this in a bag? And he's like, oh, yeah, no, we do. And I'm like, okay, well, whatever. And then they looked at me. And they're like, was your trash can knocked over this morning? I'm like, nope, it sure wasn't. Just your guys's.
Oh, no.
And they're like, yeah, I don't really recognize any of that trash over there. And I'm like, well, it's not mine.
Not how trash works.
Right. I'm like,
it's trash.
I don't recognize this
Crocs.
trash.
Like there was a Crocs box. Wow, that was really fun to say.
Crocs box.
Crocs box.
A Crocs box.
That sounds like a sex move.
Oh my God.
Hit her with the Crocs box.
Now you just had me thinking like what a Crocs box would be. And
I'm gonna hit her right in the Crocs box.
Oh, that sounds like painful,
right?
But so I grab another trash bag and I help them pick up that trash because I'm trying to be nice and they're being nice, I guess, even though they denied that was their trash. But I'm like, well, it's not fucking mine, dude. I don't know whose it is, but like, your guys' trash was the one who was fucking knocked over, so it's gotta be yours. I don't know. But anyways, so that's the most excitement that I've had in my life. Otherwise, I'm getting drunk on the weekends.
That's fair.
But you've also put out 23 videos.
23 videos and 64 subscribers.
Let's fucking go. You're a Nintendo.
Which, yeah, blows my mind. Nintendo 64.
Let's go.
I have decided, I think, tentatively, that I will start to stream when I hit 100 subs on YouTube.
Fair enough.
And so when that day comes, then I'll think about streaming even more than I have already.
You're at 124 videos if you count the shorts.
Okay.
You don't count the shorts.
Yeah, with that attitude.
Well, we're waiting for 100 subs, so.
I'm just saying YouTube doesn't count the shorts as videos.
Yeah, that's true. Assholes.
I just have to get whatever that math is, and then I'll start streaming. That's what I decided.
Fair enough.
I'm proud of you.
I need to mail you that capture card.
Yeah, whenever you want. I'm not in a hurry.
She's in a hurry.
No, I'm not.
That is the voice of hurry.
I am legitimately gonna have the capture card so that I can play like games on my Switch.
Yeah, that's the point, really. Yeah.
But then I'm like, okay, well, what's the schedule gonna be like getting those games out? We just gonna switch every other week?
You do whatever you want. We'll just make it happen.
One of those other games.
Yeah.
We could do that.
Yeah, that's pretty easy to do.
Well, yeah.
Time to start playing horror games on your own.
No.
Oh god.
That's never gonna happen.
That's horrifying.
What
if we do a reverse Angrier gaming and you play them while I watch?
Okay, well, you still then you have to have a face cam before doing reverse.
That's fine. It's a long-term goal.
Oh, okay. Okay. That's what I thought.
It's a long-term goal. I didn't say no.
Well, okay. Eventually, maybe.
Yeah.
I just hope you realize that, like, these games are gonna be way longer than anticipated because I am a chicken and I will run away.
Okay, maybe I should just be there and you should have the webcam on. If you're
Yeah. I was like, we're never gonna finish these games, Travis, if I'm in charge.
Don't put me in charge. I'm not responsible.
That is true. Nicole's sitting there like freaking out in our playthroughs, and I'm just pushing forward.
Yeah, you just push right on through, and I'm like, oh my god, stop running so fast. Why'd you turn the corner? Why are you turning around? Don't look up. What are you doing? I would do none of those things.
The slow turnaround.
Yes, all the time.
The slow turnaround. Listen, I do the slow turnaround for your benefit.
My favorite is when you do the slow turnaround and there ain't shit there.
Yeah, but you do the slow turnaround, maybe you catch them out of the corner of your eye as you're turning around instead of turning around really fast and it's in your face immediately.
Either way, it's gonna scare me if you do a slow turnaround or not. Like, the slow turnaround just builds.
That's the point of the slow
I know,
turnaround.
and it makes it worse. Just turn it around really quick.
Travis is a horror director. He knows what he's doing.
I'm a horror director. Yeah,
you direct the horrors?
Yeah.
Grandma!
Oh god, not grandma. That's a picture nobody wanted.
Not grandma. There's a game called La Llorona Wants Your Soul.
Okay.
Yeah, it does not look good. But good for La Llorona.
Wasn't La Llorona like a Bloomhouse movie that came out like years and years and years ago?
Well, I don't know if it's that old, but I mean it's old. I don't know for sure. I know there was a movie, but it's about the urban legend of La Llorona. 2019. La Llorona. It's like Spanish folklore or something. It's what parents used to get their kids to stop being assholes.
Little shits. Yeah.
If you don't stop, La Llorona will come get you.
Fuck that bitch.
I feel like there was a movie kind of like that.
Yeah, it's called La Llorona.
Yeah, literally
Oh,
a
is
movie.
it?
Yeah.
Did you just say that?
Yes.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
No, you didn't.
Yeah, I did.
I'm
I said
gonna
20.
believe that's not true.
I said La Llorona. It's a movie, and then I literally Googled it and said 2019. And then I kept going. And then you said, "Isn't that a movie?" And then I wanted to leave the podcast.
I was listening. I was listening.
She like
Obviously
she's
not
like
well enough.
gone. Nicole's just gone. She started disassociating, and it was over.
That's it.
We didn't make it.
I was just okay. Shut up.
So what
This is why
games
we
are
can't
you
have
excited for, Travis? Are there any coming out soon?
In terms of horror games or in general?
In general.
Silent Hill 2, I'm super excited for. I never played the original.
I am really excited for that one.
That will be a Flame Wheel original edit.
Woohoo!
There is Star Wars Outlaws. I'm excited for. Cautiously optimistic. What else?
How is Wulong going?
Wulong has been good. Boss fight. It's boss centric.
Is it like a Souls-like, or is it like a
Kinda, sorta.
or like Stellar Blade?
Stellar, but yeah, it's very similar to Stellar Blade, I would say. Obviously Beyond Hanwell, which comes out this week, if it does come out this week. Go Home Annie, we talked about those two earlier. Indiana Jones was just announced for December. I'm excited for that
I
one.
hope it's good.
Basically, Sparking Zero, I want to be excited for, but it's Bandai and they can go fuck themselves. So we'll see.
Is that the mobile game, or is that a actual console game?
That's the Dragon Ball console game.
Oh, okay. Just
And
another arena fighter.
No, probably. And beyond that, whatever. Metaphor, I'm excited for that one. That's Atlas. Comes out the same day as Sparking Zero, though. Of course. Atlas being Persona 5, or all their Personas.
Yes.
There's a game made by the creators of Until Dawn. They're making that horror game based on the Dead by Daylight, the casting of Frank Stone. That could be interesting. May or may not be a Flame Wheel original edit, depending on how it goes. And that's all I can think of off the top of my head. But there's more.
So the back half of the year is front loaded, backloaded.
Yeah, well, Star Wars Outlaw comes. Star Wars Outlaws comes out in 10 days.
That's going to be a long one, though, ain't it?
In theory,
right?
It's Ubisoft, so
could go either way.
I just want Star Wars Far Cry. Don't give a fuck. I know it's third person, but Star Wars Far Cry, I'm happy as a fucking clam. I don't care if everybody else hates it. I'm like a clam.
We had a blast with the Avatar one.
Yeah, but that was just straight up Avatar Far Cry.
That was literally just Far Cry. Yeah,
that's why I loved it. Like I have it stuck up close. Ubisoft isn't a very good publisher, but I do shit on them, but at the same time, like, they also make two franchises that I just kind of love.
Yeah.
So what can I do? Thanks to Ubisoft for bringing that up. Assassin's Creed Shadows, also excited for.
That one looks good.
Yeah. That is all. What about you, Nicole? What are you looking forward to?
I don't have any games that I'm looking forward to.
Okay. Well, we'll be a bump on the log.
Sorry. What games am I supposed to look forward to, Travis? The only one I play is League.
I set you up.
Speaking of League, I am so very sad. They literally, like, the guy who was making the MMO literally quit or was fired or whatever, and then they basically restarted the MMO from scratch.
Mm-hmm.
Been waiting for that thing for years, and it's just never gonna happen.
It's not happening.
That would be cool.
Another indie horror game that I'm looking forward to is called Karma, The Dark World, but that doesn't have a release date. So that's that really cool one that we've seen a few times.
Oh yeah.
And it still says to be announced, so it won't be this year, most likely. But I'm excited for that one. I've seen a few different trailers. It looks good every time. I think that's going to be one of those legit ones. Obviously, there's bedtime horror stories, which again doesn't have a release date, and then there's the paranormal one that I showed Nicole, and that one's going to scare the shit out of her. So that's on the list of Nicole playthroughs.
You can't wait.
What is it called? God, Paranormal Tales. That's the one where they were in the woods. Nicole, I showed you a trailer, and then the thing crawled out through the woods at you.
Yeah.
On her,
we're not doing that.
Like crab, what do they call that? Crab crawl? Crab walk?
Crab walk?
Yeah. That's fucking creepy as shit.
Yeah, I know, but we are doing it, so. I don't have the computer to do it. I was going to say maybe we'll even do it on stream, but I feel like the computer would explain. So if anybody wants to buy me a Mega Machine, so me and Nicole can play even better games on stream while recording for YouTube.
Yeah.
Well, go to Twitch.
You guys want to just get right on that.
Yeah, go to Twitch like Marquise does every day. Hi, Marquise.
God damn it. Hi, Marquise. We were so close.
Keep it up, and I'm gonna play Ebola Village, and you'll have to watch me play that.
What the hell is that?
That sounds awful.
It's an upcoming horror game.
Sounds
okay, well,
terrible.
You're making me watch you play all of these other fucking games. What do I care what's one more?
Because not all of them are bad. Actually, none of them are bad.
And you're gonna make me watch a really scary one too. So what the fuck do I care?
Listen, I do my best to switch it up.
I know. I'm just saying. Eventually, we're gonna get to that really scary one, and that's
And that
I've accepted it.
The following week, we'll have to play. Listen, I still search for games like Home Safety Hotline.
Keep hoping.
The only ones I found are like 20 minutes long, so I've played them, but they're not long enough for a Nicole video.
Oh.
I mean, it's fine.
No, because if they were 20 minutes long, I would. If I found two 20-minute long ones, I would just be like, "You want to record 2 today?"
Then I would say yes.
Yeah, but I don't. I think an hour-ish, 2 hours max is kind of our bread and butter, unless we have a weekend where we play a longer game.
Yeah.
Which will happen at some point in wintertime at twitch.tv/AngrierTravis. Thanks.
You're welcome.
You're welcome.
You'll thank us later.
Will they?
Yeah, especially when we play From Day to Day, the sequel game to September 7th.
No.
And we haven't done many videos. We've played 2 games with like months and days as the titles.
I know.
And they're putting out another game too that'll be out before that one.
Those are the scariest games.
Yeah, they're very jump scare centric, which is why they scare you.
Yeah,
and Pieces of Me. Oh no, it's Pieces of Me as the next one, is a spin-off to the game September 7th. So that's the next one they're putting out.
Oh, that's not what we're playing this week.
No, that's not out. It doesn't even have a release date. It just says Q4 2024. So probably like December. What if what?
Nothing. I was talking to my cat.
Oh.
They're clawing at my chair, Travis.
Lost her. Gone.
It's over.
They're clawing up my chair.
Keep it up and we'll play the other game that we haven't played yet from the studio.
Fine.
Called Father's Day.
Fine. Let's play it right now.
Actually, there's 2 others, because one is their original game called Locked Up. Play it right now on podcast.
Yeah, right now on the podcast.
We're going to end the podcast straight into recording. Fuck it.
Yeah. We're about to enter football season 2, and the Dolphins play on Thursday night on the 2nd week of the season. So we either won't record that week or we'll have to find a different day to record that week.
We won't record that week.
Oh.
That's fine. Maybe we'll record 2 videos the week before. Maybe I'll find 2 shorter ones.
Okay.
If I can find them.
That works.
Yeah.
You gotta look, though.
No. I won't do it.
That's all he does. Scariest video games ever.
Uh,
Yeah,
oh
that's a
yeah,
good
No,
one.
you haven't
because Home
done. You
Safety
haven't.
Hotline is.
Yeah.
I've purposely not played this game. I know exactly which games are the scariest, and I haven't done those
Oh, we're gonna get there
We'll
eventually.
get there
for
eventually.
sure because of all your attitude.
You get it for free. I don't know.
The attitude or the
I don't.
games?
The attitude.
Oh.
Oh, I'm saying I got like one game. Well, the games on itch.io, some of them are free, but I've only got one game that's paid for free in my endeavors. It's not
Nope.
normal. Most of my emails I get from developers are games that already exist who really want me to play them. I thought they were giving me like free codes. I'll go look. My bitch, your game came out last year.
Yeah, bitch.
Like, shouldn't you be making a new game now? How these indie games go? They put out one game and they already start on the next one. That's well, not all indie horror studios. There's some really really good ones, but like there is definitely a few of them that put out like 2 games a year.
I'm still looking
Like
forward
this
to all
one.
the ones the Bloomhouse is supposed to be producing.
One of them got put out. Actually, let me look that up.
Yeah,
Bloomhouse.
the one with the girl or whatever.
Yeah. Bloomhouse. How do you spell that? Is it
BLUM?
BLUM?
I know during the
Blumhouse.
game show they were calling it Blumhouse, but I've never called it that.
It is Blumhouse. I think I was saying it wrong.
I say it wrong.
Yeah, one of them came out on September 15th.
Yeah.
But it is temporarily unavailable on Steam store for a significant update.
Oh.
So obviously they fucked up their first game. They're new. Wait, they're developing this game? Oh, they are publishing this game. The one by it's just called Project C, and then the rest of the title is like whited out.
Yeah.
I think that one looks good.
That's the one I was thinking about.
Yeah, I'm excited for that one too. Get ready, Nicole.
Nicole's
I'm ready.
So ready.
That one's just. I always love when it's like, oh, here's the title, here's the description. Half the description's like redacted. I'm like, okay, it's already my kind of game.
Okay.
Oh god.
All right.
I love I love
Kojima.
SCP style. I love SCP style redactions. I'm like, you're right to my heart.
That one SCP game that you guys played where it was the phone hotline equivalent or whatever.
Home safety hotline.
I want to see a game by them that's an actual game based on what their lore is for their stuff. I think that would be fascinating.
That'd be tough. I just want more games. I just want more games like that one.
Yeah, true. That is kind of fun. Fun to watch for sure.
Yeah. Took a while, longer than most people, like most of our playthroughs. It's like, oh, this is only done by most people in like 2 hours. Oh, how long did it take us? 3.5. Oh, okay.
Because we get lost and distracted.
You two are excellent puzzle solvers.
No, we argue back and forth and talk shit back and forth. By the time we know it, it took us 20 minutes to do what it takes other people 1.
Yeah, that's our problem.
That's our thing. But you know what? We're not going to change. Don't make us.
I wouldn't
Can't
ask
stop,
for
won't
change.
stop.
If you don't like it, you can get the fuck out.
Yeah.
Speaking of getting the fuck out.
Okay, bye.
Segue.
Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen, for coming out today. If you've somehow made it this far, you should definitely leave a like. And if you haven't, why haven't you subscribed? Please do that now.
Yeah.
Click the little bell
right
and all that
now.
other YouTube bullshit.
Do it.
Please.
Subscribe.
We need the attention.
We
Love
like
us. Love us.
Thanks for coming out. We'll see you next month.
There it is.
You almost said
Oh, I'm so proud of you.
Here we go. Have a good rest of your month, guys. See you next month.
Bye,
Okay,
guys.
Bye.